We often think we have a pretty good handle on the origins of major world religions. But what if I told you that a key part of the story, the family at the very heart of it all, was almost completely erased? Today, we're diving into the story of a group known by a single powerful name, the Desposini.
So here's the question you've probably never really thought about. After the execution of Jesus, what actually happened to his family? I mean, his brothers, his cousins? Did they just sort of vanish from the history books? Well, the answer, it turns out, is a hard no. And their story is an incredible tale of survival against some pretty overwhelming odds.
Okay, first things first, there's a key term we've got to get straight. Desposoni. It's a Greek word for Jesus' extended family, and it literally means belonging to the Master or of the Lord. And look, this wasn't just some family name, it was a declaration, a claim to a lineage that would turn out to be both a massive honor and a seriously dangerous burden to carry.
And speaking of danger, that brings us right to our first piece of evidence, a dramatic, intense encounter that takes place right in the heart of the Roman Empire, in the court of the emperor himself.
Now get this, the people who brought them in weren't just your average palace guards. The historical account says they were summoned by an evocatus. You can think of them as an imperial special agent, a decorated military veteran called back for sensitive, high-stakes duties. This little detail tells us everything we need to know. The order came directly from the top. This was serious.
And here we get this incredible contrast. I mean, on one side, you've got the Emperor Domitian, ruler of the known world, completely paranoid about any potential rivals, especially some prophesied Messiah king. And on the other, the grandnephews of Jesus, descendants of his brother Judas, and they were just simple farmers. It's the ultimate showdown, right? Raw imperial power up against a quiet spiritual lineage.
So Domitian just cuts right to the chase with one single, incredibly loaded question: are you from the family of David? He was basically asking if they were from the royal line of the foretold Messiah. A yes could have been an instant death sentence, and yet they confessed. They said yes.
So for a paranoid emperor, the next logical question is all about money. He's clearly suspecting they're funding a rebellion. He asks them about their wealth, and their answer? Between the two of them, all their property combined is worth just 9,000 denarii.
But hold on, this wasn't some secret stash of gold. It was the total value of their small plot of land, about 39 acres, that they worked themselves to pay their taxes and, to live. This was not the treasury of some revolutionary movement. It was the humble holding of two working men. As their final proof, they didn't offer up documents or witnesses. They presented the emperor with physical evidence. They just held out their hands, showing him the calluses and the hardened skin that could only come from a life of manual labor. This was their truth, written right there on their skin,